Today in Roblox, we're going to be checking out the brand new Kaiju, the fire-breathing, aka Incineros. Now, I don't actually know if he's fire-breathing, but from his little picture right here, as you can see, my boy looks like he's the king of fire. I mean, he looks absolutely insane. He better be insane, by the way, for 650,000 G cells. Let's read. It says, charge mantra sequentially for progressively more greater damage buffs at the cost of canceling your combos. Use upgraded versions of your attacks during riot. Long ago, Incineros revealed himself to the Persians. Okay, we got a whole backstory. After many years, they started worshiping the flame, hoping to keep him away. Despite the many centuries since his last sighting, the prayers still remain. Okay, so this guy's got to be some sort of savage. So before we get into doing any battles or anything like that, hold on. This is my first time seeing this model, and oh my goodness, does this look good. Incineros, whatever you want to call him, he looks absolutely amazing with 6 whole arms that I'm sure are gonna be doing some damage in his moveset. But the detail on this Kaiju right now, you can see like every individual strand of hair. Bro, the horns are crazy. Let me know what you all think about the first initial thought of Incineros. But let's go ahead and see some of his moves here. By the way, he's got a ginormous tail as well. Let's go ahead and see the number 1, which is a giant right hand. I wonder if you keep clicking it though, it does do more moves. Okay, what was that? I have no idea what was going on there, but look, if you press 1 the first time, you get left hands. If you press it again, you get right hands. Again, you get all hands. I don't know what in the world that is, but if you do it 4 times, look what it does. It switches to a ginormous horn attack move, which probably does a lot of damage. Okay, he's got so many moves. So what about the number 2 move? If we hit that, yo, that was sick. And you could see down there that it just changed to like a, a cream color. So if you press the 2 again, he stomps and brings stuff up from the ground. So basically the 2 move has 2 moves and the 1 move has like 4 moves. Oh, and I just realized what that did, by the way. So if you press 2 the first time, it probably does some damage to everybody that's around you. But if you press 2 again, watch how far it goes. It probably does damage to people all the way over here. So, okay, that's pretty sick. We got the number 3 move, Riot. Yeah, I assumed that's what was gonna happen. But what if we press it again? I'm gonna wait 10 seconds to see if it changes at all. I don't think it will, but we're gonna try it anyways. Number 3. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, I don't know what just happened, but when I hit 3, there was even more moves to use. Okay, wait a minute. Let me try it again, and I'm gonna hit one of the other moves as soon as oh, okay, so it's a combo thing. You can press 3, and then immediately press one of the other ones, and then do a nice combo. Yo, this character's kind of OP already, and I don't even know how much damage he's doing. What about the number 4 move, the furnace? Okay, we're about to melt the whole Antarctica over here. I gotta use that in 30 seconds again, so let's see some other things. We've got R, which is the ending ember, which looks and sounds absolutely amazing. Then you've got the T roar, which is the blazing crusader. I think that's what that said. And yeah, once again, his roar sounds so lethal. And finally, I can hear a roar. Okay, hold on. Let me hit that furnace thing again. I'm gonna hit it this way so I can see what's going on. I don't know how far that goes, but it looks like it goes a pretty good little distance here. Now, almost finished looking at all his moves before we actually start fighting and stuff. We've got the number 5 move, the supernova. Let's see what that does right now. I'm assuming that's almost like a, like a thermal pulse or something, to where it does damage to everyone around. And also, you can see now that my chest is sort of like glowing. Was that doing that before? I could be tripping, but I don't think it was doing that before. What about the V move? We got mantra right now. Yo, that was crazy. And you can see that our chakra, that is now its channel. So I don't know what we do with that. Let me hit it again. Now the chakra is refined. So I'm just gonna keep hitting the mantra until like it doesn't, now it's ascended. Maybe we're gonna be doing like even more damage every single time or something. I'm gonna hit it one more time to see if it changes once again. Okay, ascended is the final form. So what happens if we hit like the furnace move now with the chakra ascended? Okay, it went all the way back down to unchanneled, so I'm assuming that it does more damage. What about in the water, though? What does my boy Incineros, does he just run on the ground? I was about to say, he doesn't even swim. And as you can see, too, he kind of swims with, like, all of his arms. So he goes top row, middle row, and then bottom row to kind of swim. Bro, I like the detail and just the small things about this character. But the big thing here is, how does he fight? One thing I will say, his health is at 4,300 out of 4,300. And that's literally with no upgrades at all. So off the rip, my boy has a ton of HP. What about a battle, though? We got my boy Abel Cross right here. And already I've done like 2 moves and he has half of his HP left. This man is about to get obliterated. I'm kind of getting jumped as well, but you know what? With Incineros, I don't even think I care, to be honest with you. There we go. That's 1 body, and we've got 2 other Kaijus. We've got the Rodan wannabe over here trying to do his thing. I wonder if we can hit that here. I'm gonna do the supernova and see if this hits people above me. Hey, I think it kind of did. You can see his health right now. It dropped a little bit. I don't know if it actually did that, though, or if I hit him a little bit earlier. Hey, I can tell you one thing. For some reason, the flying Kaiju is losing to my boy Incineros right now. And look, he's even got moves that he just missed that move. Are you kidding me, sir? Oh, now I'm getting jumped by 2 flying Kaijus. This is gross. Maybe that Mothman is helping me for the first time in history. Oh, great. Now another Incineros just pulled up on me. And I've got to, okay, you know what? I'm just gonna fight everybody. Everybody that's here, I'm throwing absolute hands. Let me actually see what the mantra does. We're gonna channel that a little bit and see if it does more damage. So if we hit this move, it only did 300 damage. And if we hit it again, it still only did 300. Am I missing something? Hey, by the way, this character in the dark looks crazy. Like, I'm not even in the dark. I'm just in the shadows right now. And you can just see the red eyes poking through. That's terrifying. So wait a minute. Let me go ahead and charge the mantra all the way up. We're gonna charge it to ascended mode, because you just saw that number 1 move normally does 300 damage. So let's see if it does even more damage if we have it all the way to ascended instead of just channeled or whatever the first one was. We've got Mudo right here being our test dummy, so let's figure it out. If I punch him, did it do? Nah, I think it still did 300 damage. See, I'm a little confused on what that is supposed to do. You can see the horn glowing, though, when we use the V move. So maybe we have to do the number 3 move, because that's the one that uses the horn to begin with. Oh, hold up. Now I'm getting jumped again by the flying insects over here. Hold on. I at least got to see what this does. Okay, the number 3, and then you can do a little combo to tie that in. But still, I don't know if it did any more damage, but look at Abel Cross's HP. We've already obliterated him. Bro, this Kaiju in tournaments, I'm expecting this one to at least win a couple. This Kaiju might be the new overpowered one in this game, because he seems absolutely crazy. I want to hit that number 3 move, because there was a move that popped up that I hadn't seen on here before. So if we hit the number 3, that number 4 move, the Blazing Furnace right here. See, look at that. He literally, like, spits up into the ground with a bunch of fire. And maybe that does more damage if somebody's in it, too. There's a lot of things to kind of figure out about this character. So anything that you guys know that I might not know, that you didn't see me, you know, find out in this video, please let me know in the comments. Take a seat, Mothman, by the way. Oh, great. Now I got tanks after us. I'm gonna be honest with you. If I was in a tank and I saw this big thing running around, I don't think I'd be fighting it. I mean, look, that's exactly what would happen. Oh, and by the way, we've got a Cleric Mudo pulling up on us. Probably getting obliterated too, because like I said, this is the new overpowered Kaiju in this game. I don't think anybody's really gonna beat him in a 1v1. Especially, bro, if you have this Kaiju maxed out with like max strength and max HP. Actually, we're gonna go ahead and do that because we have no skill upgrades on him right now. So let's see how many skill points we can put into each thing. Look how many, bro, look how many moves this man has. That's insane. So if we increase all of these to maxed out damage, you can see that the damage numbers, bro, they're just kind of insane. And the max HP, as you can see, the starting HP is 4,300. But if we increase it, it goes all the way to 5,600 HP. Okay, this is going to be unstoppable. All right, now what is the world going to do when they see this man pull up on them? We're about to figure out because Abel Cross is just kind of chilling. Oh, now he's coming after us. Probably, yeah, I'd be running too. I would be turning around as well. But you're not going to make it far, big fella, unless you run. Oh, my... Look how much damage that move just did. He literally lost all of his HP and now he's dead. The whatever this is, the dismantle move. Wow, that literally took all of his HP. And look at this, we've got a Mothman in front of me. No, it wasn't the dismantle, it was the tectonic rumble. Let me see if that move actually just did as much damage as I thought it did. So look at Molassive right now. His health, all of his health is gone. And now he's dead. Bro, okay. Nah, this Kaiju way too overpowered. And I mean, the flying Kaijus, look, they're coming down. This guy's dead already. We've got Mothman trying to pull up on me. I just did 570 damage. It did a lot more to those other Kaijus before. It literally doesn't matter who Incineros fights at the moment. He is gonna win. I don't think there is one Kaiju in this game that could beat him. If you think I'm wrong, let me know in the comments. But this is like basically our new destroyer. Bro, and the fact that you can, hold on, let me go ahead and drop off this Mothman real quick. Yep, there we go, take a seat. The fact that you can hit the furnace move and you can just spin like this, basically hitting everybody around you, is kind of OP. I'm not gonna, bro, everything that has to do with this character is OP. And honestly, I kind of love it because we haven't really had a super overpowered Kaiju. Like the Nutcracker, he's pretty overpowered, but for the most part, this Kaiju, I mean, he's gonna be the best in the entire game. Especially when you have him maxed out like we have him right now, he's pretty much unstoppable. Like the only reason they're stopping me right now, I had low HP to begin with, and I still beat this Incineros that had max HP. You see what I'm saying? This is the new overpowered Kaiju. Let me know what you think about him in the comments so far. Let's go to Tokyo. We're gonna do a few more battles here, but you already know what we gotta do. But when we check out new characters, where do we normally take them? We go to the volcano in the new map, and especially with Incineros, that's gonna look insane. By the way, I don't think I like his, you know, when you hit the #1 move and then hit it again, that little move where he uses all of his hands and tries to hit, I don't think that move's very good, mainly because it just doesn't do that much damage. So if you're using your #1 move, it just kind of don't use that one again. Like the Searing Fist, I think is what it is. Okay, so when you hit it once and then hit it again, that move right there, I don't think that does a ton of damage. So we're gonna leave that one be. By the way, we're also gonna go ahead and obliterate this Mudo, even though I'm getting jumped. Hold up. Okay, there we go. We did obliterate the Mudo and the Able Cross that was trying to jump us. We finally have a Kaiju that I think it's impossible to jump me with. Unless you're like a flying Kaiju, if you bring like a flying squad at me, probably, you know, you can end up jumping me. But people on the ground, there's no way that you can jump Incineros. It's impossible unless you have multiple Incineros that have like max HP and strength, something like that. But for these Kaijus, bro, I'm not even scared. 2 flying Kaijus, nothing. Okay, now there's 3, I'm scared. Okay, actually, now there's 4, I'm scared. Let's go to the volcano. And obviously, while I'm making my way to the volcano, we gotta go ahead and build up that mantra. By the way, again, while I'm making my way toward this volcano, if you haven't yet, scroll down for me, hit that subscribe button, and also, if you haven't yet, let me know your thoughts on Incineros. Let me know anything you have to say about the looks, about the moves. I think this is the best update as far as Kaijus that we've had in a long time. And yeah, I mean, overall, this Kaiju is really sick, so I definitely approve of this update. Now, let's see what my boy looks like inside of the volcano. Now, my boy's so ginormous that he almost takes up the entire inside of the volcano. But I mean, it truly looks like this is his home. I mean, it truly does look like he owns the volcano. You know what I'm saying? I mean, just look at him roaring inside of a burning volcano. What if Rodan showed up? You know what I'm saying? He would get bodied. Incineros, I think he's the new man. So yeah, like I said, guys, let me know what you think of the new Incineros. Let me know what you don't like. Let me know what you like. I personally like every single thing about him. I don't think there's one, other than maybe he's a little too overpowered, but like, I'm fine with that right now. We've got a 1 overpowered Kaiju in the game. Maybe you can argue a couple more, but overall, I love the Kaiju. Thank you guys for watching. I will see you tomorrow. I love y'all. Goodbye.